What's up, guys? So, this is my last video for today. I really gotta get my phone charges at 22%. But this is a little drink I made. It's orange juice, strawberry lemonade, Minute Maid, and some grapes. It's good. That's when you eat the grape with it. I'll make my husband one. But so I wanted to talk about Michael K. Williams, the guy that played the stick-up kid in The Wire. They said they found him dead in his New York apartment. They said he was like this. He was gone. They said they found heroin and stuff. And people are saying basically he got a bad batch. That it was that fentanyl again. So right now they're looking for the people who sold it to him. They're looking for them because if you sell any kind of drug to somebody and they die, now you can get charged for murder. And like right now, that's what they're doing. They're looking for the people who did it. But like it's really sad. That's why I told y'all, mental health, especially for black men, it's very important because we've seen time after time after time. We've seen DMX. I mean, there's so many. I can't name them all. Either they going out by suicide or they just overdosing. Or he talked about his struggle with drugs. But it's just sad that he had to go like that. And it's not like he was a bad guy. Like he was actually doing something with his life. For it to all end like that, it's terrible. And then people are mad at 50 Cent because they said 50 Cent was trying to promote his new Netflix movie or something called Raising Cayenne or something. They said it was basically him, in his relationship with his mom or whatever or something. But they were saying that he said something. I don't even know what he said. I'm not for sure what he actually said, but whatever he said, people ain't like it. But y'all know how 50 Cent is. I mean, y'all already said what y'all need to say to him. Y'all already know how 50 is, so you shouldn't be surprised that he came out and said whatever he said. I don't even know what he said. But if it's that bad, I don't want to know. But it's a crazy world, and you can't do drugs, kids. A lot of kids talk about, well, I only smoke weed. It only starts with weed. And then you get that little high from weed, and then you're going to want something stronger. That's when you're going to start trying other drugs out. And then when you find that real good drug, you're gonna be chasing it and then you're gonna have a drug habit. You're gonna have a drug addiction. So y'all need to stop saying, "Oh, I only um smoke weed." No, it starts with weed. That's how a lot of people got hooked. A lot of those people that have drug addictions and stuff. A lot of them they started with weed, and they just advanced up the ladder. Cause one of my good friends, she died of a drug overdose, and we were kind of mad because her family had the funeral and everything. It was like they didn't care if she had friends that were wanting to come see her, just pay their respects. It was like they just had the funeral. It was like, F it. But I met a lot of people, a lot of young girls that had drug problems. One girl told me, she was like, "I'm too pretty to be doing this, right?" I just looked at her. Because if that's all you thinking about, that you're too pretty while you shooting up drugs, you need to get your priorities straight. But I do want to send my condolences to his family because I know they are really hurt, and hopefully they can get the justice that they need. Hopefully they find these people that gave him this stuff. Because I'm telling you, you just shouldn't be doing it anyway. But when somebody dies, or what you gave them, and I'm sure if the stuff that had fentanyl in it, I'm sure that you guys knew it had fentanyl and you knew it probably could kill him and you gave it to him anyway, you're just as liable for his death. So maybe they give you guys some years. They might even give you life because that's murder right there. You murdered somebody, so they might even give you guys life. If you're sitting there and think about, what you did, but it's really sad. I hate to see people, especially with this drug crap. I hate to see people go out like that with drugs. I mean, I don't even know what to say because this ain't gonna be the last. This is not gonna be the last time we're gonna be on here talking about this, about another black man that dies from a drug overdose. We gonna have to keep doing it because these people are still in the community selling this shit. I mean, these people act like they can't get a regular job or go to college and get a career instead of doing this drug shit. I mean, I don't get it, but it's just so sad that he had to go like this, and I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. It really make you think, like, what's really going on. Cause it's like a lot of these black men they deal with drugs, and another thing is a lot of actors, especially the new actors, you guys gotta be really careful with the roles that you play, because like um I remember I was watching Hood Politics, and If you haven't watched he has a good channel. He talks about like hood stuff and like gangs and stuff, and famous black men that turned was um on the right path, but they just got sidetracked by a whole bunch of that nonsense. But his name of his show is Hood Politics. He got a couple videos on there, but you know I can't wait till he do some more. you know that's I really like his channel. He really brings light to a lot of stuff, and he's very good voiceover. Very good voice. He would do really good in voiceover, really good. But he was talking about the one dude. I forgot his name, but he played that guy, and Boys in the Hood. The guy he played the guy that shot Ricky. I forgot what his name was, but um, he was talking about how he had played that role, like the bad boy role, and like guns and drug role, and basically that's how he ended up. He ended up in a lot, like a lot of bad situations and stuff like that, and he even went to prison, and he was killed by one of his prison mates because they clashed head about like religion and stuff, and he was killed. But that's why I told you, like, you gotta be really careful about the roles that you play, because it can affect you. Just imagine you playing a role. You always get roles for like a depressed, sad girl. That stuff can affect you. A lot of people, they can't really take that kind of stuff. I mean, they act and stuff, but a lot of people can't take that kind of stuff of playing a certain actor all the time, or a certain kind of mindset. And I think that's what probably happened here. Like, he was always playing the bad guy, stick up kid, and it probably messed with his mind. I don't know. Maybe he said he struggled with drugs. A lot of people are saying that he was lonely. He could have been lonely, but I don't really think it was that. I think he really like struggled with drugs. He really had an addiction, but I also think it has to do with the characters you play. So if you're not a strong-minded person and you're not good with playing like depressing roles and stuff like that, you shouldn't really be an actress or an actor. You should just forget about it, because you can mess your own self up like that. I told y'all, energy is the most strongest thing on this planet. The universe is, and it ain't no joke. So with that being said, rest in peace, Michael K. Williams. I'm so sorry this happened to you. I wish you could have got the help that you needed. I'm sure that your family tried everything they could do, but sometimes you try, sometimes you just can't. A person gonna do what they want to do. But it, it, just like they say, it's a hard knock life, and you never know what somebody's giving you. You might think that you're getting heroin, or you might think you're getting cocaine, but it all look the same. And they can lace your shit with fentanyl, is what they're doing now. Fentanyl is a very heavy, heavy, heavy. They use it to put people down for surgery, okay? That's how, it's no joke. They said it only take like a little bit of dust to kill you. That's how strong that stuff is. So you imagine him thinking that he doing heroin and he's snorting it. It probably was instant, just like that. It probably ain't take no time. I'm telling you, he probably didn't even suffer. He probably did like that. His heart probably just stopped just like that. Cause that's what it does. But you just can't. You can't trust these people anymore in these streets. They're not drug dealers anymore. They're murderers. The drug dealers are becoming murderers now. They don't, cause I was like, why are y'all doing this? Like, I guess they're getting enough money. But to me, if you're a drug dealer, why would you kill off your clientele? I mean, I don't get it. Obviously, they're getting a lot of money for the stuff they're selling. Obviously, if you gonna lace it and kill the person. But I'm telling you, man, just kids, don't do drugs. Stay away from drugs. Don't smoke weed. Like now they got it out here. They got this weed out here, and just anybody can get a hold of it. People are smoking weed, and I mean they smoking weed at events. They don't care. That's the first step to starting drug addiction. If you guys talk about that you don't want the drugs on the street, you don't want this, you don't want that, why would you agree to let these people start these weed shops and stuff? Why? Because they not going to do it the right way. Soon they going to find out that some of them weed companies was selling heroin, crack, cocaine, and everything. Watch, and I'm telling you, watch. It's gonna come out that some of them wasn't even selling weed. They was back there selling everything. I'm telling you, man. Kids, I'm telling you, don't do drugs. I don't care what it is. Weed, if somebody be like, weed, it ain't that bad. Yes, it is. Weed is too. Yes, it is. Weed is bad. Don't smoke that shit. It will completely rip your mind. It will eat your brain. Weed will eat your brain. Stop letting people tell you weed is good for you. Weed is bad. It's a drug. It ain't no benefits to smoking that shit. And stop letting people lie to you. So y'all, I'm about to get on up out of here. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, it is Chrissy Dreams. Like and subscribe my channel. I got so excited. Subscribe. Yes, guys, like and subscribe this channel. Share this video with everybody and anyone you think needs to know about it. And hit that bell notification so you can know each and every time I upload a new video. I love you guys. Stay off drugs. Always thinking about you. Peace.